The carry for Sanders, and this one breaks loose. He's headed for the end zone. Touchdown.
This is Zeke's NFL Week 15 power rankings. Let's go. At number 5, we got the Kansas City Chiefs sitting at 10-3.
Mahomes, he'll just chuck it ahead, and it's caught. McKinnon.
Patrick Mahomes on fire as usual, over 4,100 yards passing. Travis Kelce over 1,000-yard receiving for the 7th straight year. We got to start talking about Travis Kelce as one of the greatest tight ends of all time. I'm putting him at my number 1 spot. This team is predicated, of course, around their offense. Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce. But their defense is kind of middle of the pack. Not too good. They could get pressure on you if they want to. Steve Spagnuolo is a pretty good defensive coordinator. But again, nothing special on the defensive side of the ball. Their marquee win was against the 49ers week 7, 44-23. And why 5? I just don't trust their running game. Pacheco has been decent ever since he got the bulk load of the carries. But he only had one game over 100 yards, and that was against the Chargers a couple weeks ago. So running game is hit or miss, and this team is built like the Bills. It goes as Mahomes goes, which is not a bad thing, obviously, but Mahomes has been kind of sloppy with the football lately. 3 interceptions against the Denver Broncos last game. If that was a better team, they were lost. Coming in at number 4 is the 10-3 Buffalo Bills.
Allen, he's got heat on this one. He's got Knox. Oh, look at that somersault for a touchdown.
Josh Allen playing outstanding football as always, over 3,500 yards passing with 628 rushing yards to go with it. Diggs being one of the best receivers in the league, over 1,200 receiving yards. Bills are number 2 in total offense and number 4 in total defense. Complete team. Marquee win week 6 against the Chiefs, 24-20. Really good game there. All 3 losses have been by single digits, really close. Week 3 against the Dolphins, 21-19 loss. Week 9, Jets, 2017, really close. Minnesota, week 10, should have won that game, fumbled at the goal line, lost 33-30. Why I'm concerned about the Bills? Because they're just like the Chiefs at this point. They're boom or bust on Josh Allen and Diggs. I'll get to Diggs as well. He's a dog. If Josh Allen's not having a great, fantastic Superman type game, they're not going to win. Their defense is pretty good, but they could get pushed around a little bit, and they could be exposed through the air. Also looking for one more person to step up come January, which is Gabe Davis. Where has he been? Gabe Davis has to step up to take the pressure off of Stephon Diggs. Coming in at number 3 on this week's power rankings are the 9-4 Cincinnati Bengals.
Burrow to the end zone. Touchdown, Ja'Marr Chase.
And I promise y'all, I don't have a bias against the AFC. Burrow having a great year again. 68% completion percentage behind that O-line is really good. 27 touchdowns to go with that. Over 3,600 yards passing. Mixon and Perine have been doing a great job on the ground. Mixon's averaging over 4.1 yard per touch per carry, so he's excellent like always. They have a 3-headed monster at receiving corps. Their marquee win, surprise, surprise, week 13 against the Chiefs, 27-24. But why 3? Why are they so high compared to the Bills and the Chiefs, and they got one more loss? I just think they're higher than fish grease right now, and that's what matters at this time of the year. Who's hot going into January? They have won 5 in a row. They beat the Steelers, Tennessee Titans, Chiefs, Browns, and also the Panthers back in week 9. As long as they could protect Joe Burrow, this team will be a hard out come January. We might be seeing them again come Super Bowl time. Coming in at number 2 are the 9-4 San Francisco 49ers.
They're going to pitch it to Samuel. Right side, gets the block. Samuel cuts it upfield. Deebo Samuel is in.
Look, McCaffrey has been fucking phenomenal. 426 rushing yards and over 316 receiving yards since he's got here. This team is led by their defense, though. Number 1 ranked defense in total yards and points allowed. Bosa is playing like a defensive player of the year with 14.5 sacks. He's leading the league. My biggest concern for them is obviously the quarterback situation. Can Brock Purdy do it with Deebo Samuels being out? We don't know. I mean, yeah, we can lean on Christian McCaffrey. We can lean on Brandon Ayuk. But if Deebo's not there, how good can he be without him? That team goes as Christian McCaffrey goes and as Deebo Samuels goes. Now, what needs to happen is they got to get Kittle involved. He only has 500 yards receiving on the year. That's not a good year for such an all-pro tight end. He has to get involved. They're winners of the last 6 games with a 172 to 64 point differential. I mean, that's fucking insane. They are hot. They are hot, and nobody wants to play the goddamn 49ers. And the number 1 ranked team is Zeke 14.
Down pass play. Jalen Hurts has been locked in so far. Wants it all and has Brown 1 point.
Eagles are on fire. Jalen Hurts playing like an MVP candidate. Over 3,100 passing yards right now and over 600 yards on the ground to go with Miles Sanders, 1,000 yards rushing. So yeah, they have a double-headed monster right there when it comes to running the ball. But not only that, they could also throw the ball. Jalen Hurts' right arm is getting it done as well. A.J. Brown with 1,000 yards. Devontae Smith with over 700 yards receiving. By the end of the season, they're going to have 2 1,000-yard rushers and 2 1,000-yard receivers. That's unheard of. How can you stop that? They are on a roll right now. Defensively, they are loaded at the front and the back end. And they are ranked number 2 in the league in defense. They're ranked number 1, I believe, in the passing defense. So, yeah, they're great. Darius Slay, James Bradbury, Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham. They will get after you constantly. That's Zeke's power ranking, 1 through 5. Comment down below. What do you think about it? Zeke Talking Sports. I'm out. Peace.